Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. We are at the Manton Music Jam right down in Manton. I'm here with Bobby Smith, who is one of the guys who made this all happen. This is the 10th anniversary for this music festival that's going on here. Tell us a little about how this all came about.
Well, actually it came about right there in my living room at home. My wife and my pastor, Father Chris, and my sister and another lady were doing a directory for the church, and casual conversation, he brought up something about we need to get the people together just to socialize. And my wife says, well, we need to get those, my husband Bobby, you know, I said, you need to get Bobby and them out of the garage and get them under the shade tree and play music, and just everybody come down and enjoy, and we'll have a cookout, you know, at the same time. And it's
grown every year.
And when I found out about it, it was in the homily mass the next, or the announcements or something. The next Sunday, we're going to have music under the shade trees, and he was looking right at me, and I said, "Oh boy."
Now this is with Holy Rosary Church here in Manton, right?
Holy Rosary Church at Manton, and Father Chris Allegri was here for several years with us, almost 16 years, I think, and we lost him a couple years ago, and last year we had one of the best years we ever had, and I think he went up to heaven and just ordered that up, the weather and everything. So anyway, he was instrumental in getting it all going, and it's just grown since then, and everybody's enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, as you can see, it's sunny right now, but actually it's starting to drizzle a little bit. But you had these shade trees, these great pecan trees that I did a story not too long ago when they dedicated the bridge, talking about these pecan trees. But you have about 12 different bands who signed up, but also some walk-ons, and this goes on all day with music, right?
Yes. We started out back on day one, bringing people out of the audience that wanted to get up and sing in front of a little crowd, you know, to kind of give them a little experience. And so to our surprise, we had a lot of folks willing to come up, you know. And
did you?
I was one of the original bands.
Okay.
We were about like a shade tree mechanic. We were well, actually shade tree musicians. Yeah. We had one wagon, and we took turns about. Well, we probably took turns, maybe 4 turns. We'd rotate through about 3 bands.
Okay.
And of course we had the people who wanted to come up and sing, and they enjoyed themselves so much that they went out and spread the word. And I guess, and it just kept getting better every year. And today now, I really think it would have been a lot of people here, because I was hearing it everywhere I went. And of course, we kind of a rough start with the rain and all, and but we're still very happy. We've got a good bunch of people here. Yeah.
It's a nice crowd. It's great music. We're going to get a chance to hear some of that music here too. So this is in association with the church. Is it a fundraiser for the church too, or just actually, kind of for the social?
It's really not a fundraiser, because we just we have to have porta pots and all here for the crowd, and that's our biggest expense. And we usually clear that expense plus the food that we provide, and so it's really not a money making thing. It's getting people together, just like Father said back 10 years ago. It's just getting people together to socialize and have a good time, and that's pretty much the way it's always been, you know. We don't, no charge to get in, no cover charge, and the bands, they just love it down here under the trees. We don't have to pay anybody to come and sing, and thank God, you know. So. And
you have great talent. You have talent from all the counties around here, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have a lot of folks out of Marion County, out of Nelson County, out of course, Washington County, and we have visitors from all over the country. And it's kind of like a reunion for our little community here, you know. Yeah. We get I know we've got some folks in here today from California, and we've had them in from up in Illinois and Michigan and different places like that, and it seems like out of Louisville, there's a lot of folks in Louisville. They make it out every year, so and it's just been by ear advertisement. We don't pay for any advertisements. They just tend to hear it from word of mouth. and the good times that folks have when they come down.
And it's for the Manton Music Jam here with the Holy Rosary Church in Manton that helped coordinate it.
Yes, it is. I forgot to say that, but it's sponsored by the Holy Rosary Church at Manton, our parish. We're on the parish grounds right here, and it's from day one. It's been sponsored by them.
Right.
And
now this is the 10th year, as we said, for it. Is it always the last Sunday in July?
Absolutely, always been the last Sunday in July, and all these 10 years, this is only the second time we've had rain.
Okay.
So we've been very lucky. We had rain the year before we decided to put the stage up, because that was kind of what just really get that stage going. And
the stage is great. Now that's been here since 2011. So it used to be they would just do under the trees, but now you have this fantastic stage. It says Manton USA on it. Did you build that?
Myself and a lot of other folks around here, yeah. I was here. We had a young man that's real talented with kind of like a, drawing and blueprints and stuff like that, and he's got wonderful ideas, and I knew if I'd get him involved in it, that we would have a good looking final product, and because me and my brother and several other folks assisted him, and we stuck with it, and we built it in about 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, we started on 4th of July and had it done for our, for the Sunday, last Sunday in July, we had it done. So.
Great. So again, I'm in Manton. It's the Manton Music Jam. This is their 10th year. Come on out the last Sunday in July and hear some great music from some local talent and just people who happen to pop up there, right? Thank you very much.
Absolutely, and I thank you for being here. Yeah, absolutely, and
it's been fun.
As far as I know, we're going to keep on doing this as long as people come down and see it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So come on out next year. I've been talking with Bobby Smith. This is Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.